Me again. The other book I read this weekend, because we had a pyjama weekend and it was rather lovely, was the second book in a series, and I've just realised I haven't reviewed them. I read the second book, which is The Trouble with Love by Cheri Champagne, which is just, you have to read it just for that name, don't you? This is the Mason siblings series. I read the first one a little while ago. I've just read the second one, and I have the third one, which I will probably start when Mr. Average is at his Christmas party tonight. And I will probably read it all through the night, because they're that sort of book. I call it Sex and Spies because they are Regency adventures, I suppose, romps. With these Mason siblings, we've covered two of the siblings. I suspect I know what book three. I suspect I know some of the characters that will be in book three. They're sort of put out there a little bit at the end of this book, so I've got a feeling that I know what might be coming, what adventure might be next. They're just brilliant. They're just romps. They're full of drama and excitement and sword play, and corsets. There's a lot of sex in this one, more than the first one. Just to warn, if that's not your thing, then just to warn you. But it's all friendly. It's all wanted. There's nothing unpleasant in there in that sense. They're just brilliantly fun books, and I've thoroughly enjoyed The Trouble with Love, and I'm looking forward to the next one very much. There are four in the series, I believe. I don't know if there are any more on their way. You do have to be a little bit careful because there is quite a lot of rudeness. Obviously, I was sat reading it while the children were watching Christmas films, and some of my older two children can now read quite competently, and so they noticed me blushing actually a few times, and a few, oh my goodness, and that's probably just because I'm a bit prudish, and they were like, mummy, what's happened in the book? And so I had to be a little bit careful, and I need to get my Kindle fixed because it's a little bit smaller, so they can't read it quite so easily. So yes, just be mindful of that if you're reading it with small ones around you. I follow Cheri on Instagram, and she's always posting pictures of her typing away with her very young children, similar age to mine, playing. And I find it fascinating that A, she can concentrate for 5 seconds, and B, that she can type this quite adult material whilst her little ones are playing and not be blushing herself or gasping. But it's lovely. They're just fun. They're just full of, historically accurate. I love that they all come down to break their fast, and have their servants do things for them. But there's also the spy element and the swashbuckling. So it's just a brilliant mix. And I enjoy them thoroughly. And thank you, Cheri. I don't know how I came across you, but I'm really glad that I did.